Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol TEVA. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame, and does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. Pretty rough day here, not only from the price action perspective, but then you look down here at all the volume and well above average volume on the day. So a lot of eyeballs on this one. And it just dawned on me, so from a disclosure perspective, I do own some of this in my retirement accounts. I should probably look at potentially selling. This thing has been a train wreck. But yes, from a disclosure perspective, now that I stop and think about it, I am long TEVA in my retirement portfolio. So just keep that in mind as I go forward. But I'm definitely going to be talking about this more so from a trading perspective. So anyways, the key thing here and the interesting part, the key is not necessarily the right word, but more so the interesting part is that the price did show some signs of strength going into the final portion of the day, where finally about time a box was actually able to be drawn in the upwards direction, whereas the majority of the day it was just a downwards box being formed. Not necessarily a good thing there, but late day, yeah, the price did start to work its way upwards, which brings up a very valid question, and that question is by no means some sort of great discovery on my part, but hey, the price started to bounce. Is this a start of something bigger, or is this just some sort of knee-jerk reaction, dead cat bounce type move? I have no idea, but by using a single level here, we can make answering that question pretty straightforward. And that level is right there at 12. Why is 12 important? Well, let's say that the price comes down to 12 and then just breaks below it and then continues on down. What would that be doing to the price at that point in time? From a very literal perspective, that would literally be putting the price right back to where it was. And not to insult your intelligence, but price movements that go back to where they were, not exactly a sign of true power, true strength, or anything like that. Whereas on the flip side of things, let's say that the price, it does, go down to 12. However, here it behaves like this and then eventually starts to work its way back upwards. Now, what would you have in this set of circumstances? Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. You'd have some lows down there. If you envision each of those as stair steps, well, hey, now you have stair steps being built in the upwards direction, and that's showing some signs of progress. And that's the name of the game. It's all about making some progress and chipping away with higher bases. And in my mind, $12 is a very important, level for that very reason. If the price can start to work its way upwards, then you have, you got some room to move, because it's not like there's any sort of well-defined areas of resistance. But in my opinion, top priority right now is not necessarily breaking levels of resistance. It's more so chipping away and building some higher bases and seeing if, there can be some genuine momentum built on the late day little upwards move here. So we'll see what happens. Still 4 days left on the week, so the week is very young. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.